Welcome to Dragon Quest X, everyone. I'm Noaria, and this is Mel. And we are going to be continuing with 4.3 plot and side quests today. So let's cube on over to the Ulta Empire. We are headed into the castle. At the end of last time, we were tasked by Princess Ulta, the current ruler of the Ulta Underground Empire, to fetch a bulb of time. And we enlisted Medearde's help in going to the greenhouse back, the royal greenhouse, back 5,000 years from previous to present, from the Eternate Kingdom. And we do have, I believe it's in the key items, yes, we do have a small bulb of time with us. We need to go deliver it. This elevator goes up to the throne room. Do you want to ride the elevator? Yes, I do. Oh yeah, that's right. She kept 08 to help her with something. You're such a useful machine. Even though you're made of inferior materials, your arithmetic processing unit works much more skillfully than those created by the Imperial Technical Agency. I praise you. Good. It's like, it's not a good boy, not a good girl. It's like, good child, good child. Good one, good little one. Tell me the name of the engineer who created you. I will invite them to my castle immediately. Oh, so you've returned. I thought that at this rate I could keep 08 for my own. So, did you manage to obtain a bulb of time? A nameless adventurer? I did. Mel gave Princess Ulta the small bulb of time. This seems to be the real thing. You have done well to obtain this. And the performance of this 08 who serves you is also impressive. You don't seem like you're just an ordinary adventurer. I apologize for the disrespect I have shown you. Mel of Eterne. She calls me an Eterne Jean? Literally someone from Eterne. And I'm not sure how you would make that more succinct. An Eternite, I suppose, might be one way. I guess that's what I'll go with. You have served me well. this secret treasure which can control time-crossing power. If I have this, then I will talk to you about my dream, about my wish. My father, the 11th Emperor, Jacques Cuba, loved peace more than anyone and wished for the citizens to be happy. After many continuous years of war with the Gateria Empire to the west, he put a stop to it and carefully put together a peace treaty that should have bound us together. And it was those Gateria barbarians who trampled all over my father's feelings. The day before the peace treaty was to be finalized, they're so horrible I don't even call them by name. Those demons snuck into my father's room and robbed him of his life. Gateria wasn't interested in coming together peacefully. The whole thing, from the very start, was a plot by Gateria to make Urea lower their guard, make my father lower his guard, so they could betray us. If he'd only known that, then history could be changed. My wish is to cross time and return to the past, put a stop to my father's assassin, so that I can modify history. This isn't just wishful thinking. If that item being developed in the Imperial Technical Agency is completed, then my wish will come true. And crossing time will no longer just belong to you Eternites. That's what this means. And it seems that the one missing part to complete this new time-crossing technology is this bulb of time. I intend to deliver this to the technical agency right now. The giant that you are searching for, the Ovea Great Machine, is also there. I will especially take you there with me. You should come to the flight equipment landing site here within the castle. If you dawdle too much, you'll be left behind. Okay. Mel left the throne room. Okay, so need to go down south there. What I'd like to do instead... Well... Actually, I was gonna go around the other buildings when we, got the item for that side quest. So, we'll do that. I'll hit a couple of the rooms down here on the southern half while we're on our way. Oh goodness. I didn't miss another bookshelf, did I? So many books. Historical Overview of the Magical Machines, Volume 1. There are magical machines put to use all across Ovea. Their, I guess, predecessor, the very first magical machine, 01, was created by Master Liu, who was the foremost researcher of his time. His main mission was seeing to the health management and business records of the Empire. But it was difficult because there wasn't a way to communicate because the machines had no language function installed. And so he constructed a simple version that had a limited ability. The construction of the prototype was not able to be mass-produced for 01. However, the same manufacturing philosophy that went into it was carried down to the magical machines created after that point as a memorial to the prototype. Alright. More bookshelves. This is a roster containing the name, position, birthplace, and other information for all vassals and servants working in the Ovea Empire Castle. Many of the names recorded have red lines through them with deceased, dismissed, whereabouts unknown written next to it. As you turn the pages, there's also a list of the magical machines that are put to work for the Ovea Imperial Castle. There are a lot more magical machines listed than the number of dwarves. It's a cute plant. Nothing interesting. And I think this is the last bookshelf. Nothing interesting. Oh, that is not the last bookshelf. Nothing interesting. Okay, this is where we need to go. I'm going to quick swing over to the room to the side here. So many machines. If it didn't take so long to translate machine, I might talk to everyone, but wow. Got some historical stuff, treasures. This must be a... It doesn't say museum. I guess maybe more like a showroom. Wait a minute. I saw you back there. into... What did she call it? The aircraft docking station? Oh, cool. That reminds me just a little bit of the contraption that we saw Mayu and Dustin using in, was it 3.1? What, this here? This is the newest model of anti-gravity flight device here in the Ovea Empire. And on top of that, it's a limited edition color. Its frame is made from brand new materials, giving the aircraft as a whole a weight reduction, which improves the fuel economy, gives it more buoyancy and speed. It has made several significant improvements over the last model. She really loves machines. The vibrations being put out by the engine have been cut by more than 30%. The end result is that it's massive, but it's silent. This gem is a condensed form of the best technology Ovea has to offer. Oh, I can't stand it. She may look as she does, but the princess is a first-rate engineer. For generations, the Ovea Underground Empire's royal family has been blessed by being engineers. It is so. My father, Jakuba, received instruction from the genius craftsman Master Yu himself. Though he said his farewells before the war broke out, as I'm assuming that's referring to Master Yu, said his farewells before the war broke out. At this point, I don't even know if he's alive or dead. Putting that aside, what are you just standing there for? Get on behind me and be glad that you get to ride along. Now, to the Imperial Technical Institute. Full speed ahead. Ah, this is much nicer than trying to ride a buggy across the desert. There's even a convenient little spot for 08 to sit. So they've shown up. Don't let yourself be shaken off, Mel. Oh, cripes. How about that? Know your place, monsters. I am not to be underestimated. I'm not just some shut-in princess. Ha ha ha! Oh no. Did it get damaged by that bird? Ah, so you came to meet me, Gulyanrash. I knew it. I'd heard that an Eternite had shown up. You really are like larva, aren't you? Since you can cross time, that means that you also have Eterne blood in you. So your bad luck is quite strong with that sudden activation of it. Oh, so you're an acquaintance of Gulyanrash. The reason that I have obtained the Bulb of Time is because of this person. You should see the look on your face. It's me. It genuinely is Quard. To think that we would both have lived to meet again. That day when the time-seeing temple collapsed, I was so overjoyed after I was able to save my sister that I seem to have activated my time-crossing power. And I wound up here at the Ulvea Empire. You seem to have only arrived here recently, but it's already been more than 10 years since I arrived here. What do you think? Do I look different now? I've grown quite a bit. After that, I investigated this era's literature thoroughly for what happened to Eterne. And that's when I learned it. Shortly after the palace disappeared, the Eterne Kingdom met its destruction. I have to return. I have to get back to that era in order to prevent Eterne's destruction. Gulyanrash here is my comrade. And on top of that, our Eternite companions have now increased in number. There is nothing more reassuring than that. I am working here in the Imperial Technical Agency, combining the wisdom of Ulvea with the alchemy of Eterne, in order to create a new technology, in order to be able to successfully cross time again. Yes. Gulyanrash has the meaning of returning to that day in the ancient language. Right now, that is the name I am going by here as I serve the Unveya Empire. Princess Ulta and I have an understanding. Together we can make dreams a reality. Are dreams a reality? Gulyanrash, I want to confirm that example case right away. Let us go. As you wish. We will meet again afterwards. You should take a stroll around the agency. I didn't think we would be meeting with him again here. Odds are high that nothing good will come of telling him that we come from the future or about Meriarde, since he has such strong influence over that era. I am also overjoyed that Cord survived. And I know Meriarde will be happy to know it too, because she's extremely worried about him. I think she thinks he's lost and gone. Given what she said when we went to the greenhouse. Don't tell Cord anything. It's a big help to us that he's under the mistaken idea that you were flung to the same era as him. Now then, I'm going to sleep for a while. It took a lot of energy out of me to bring Meriarde along on a time jump. There won't be a problem moving by cube, or the actions of the cube won't be impacted. Well then, good night. Mel, I have done a survey of the surrounding area. There are 3 people confirmed to be senior researchers connected with the important and confidential information here. Let us conduct an interview with these senior researchers, these 3 senior researchers, in order to gather the information on the Imperial Technical Agency for Master Ryu, who waits at the Darazu mines. Okay. Well, first off, we've got a cube point here. Okay. Imperial Technical Agency, like, Agency Building Number 1 has been recorded. Yeah, is Hoyt gonna give us names? Apparently not. Let me just take a look around here real quick. Smaller bikes. Oh, that must be the doorway we came in. Okay, well... Sure, let's ask the person behind the desk. Welcome to the Public Relations Department of the Imperial Technical Institute. This is the Holy Land where the magical machines are developed. And we offer guidance here for those wishing to observe, or I guess maybe tour, the Imperial Technical Institute. However, the area that you can tour is only the number 1 building that we are currently in. The number 2 building only permits entry of special individuals. Okay. Now, which do you want guidance for? Development department for small machines, for mid-size machines, for large machines, or the development center? I guess let's start at the top. Yeah, the stuff we're looking for is most likely in building number 2. Let's just learn what we can. The small size magical machines are good for going around small distances, like personal security or short distance transportation. They can take care of things around you and will be devoted to your needs. They are cute little things. The principal researcher of the Small Machines Development Division is goes by the name of Chukaka, and they can be found via the elevator on the 2nd floor on the western side. In a room on the western side. Oh, I bet the head of each of these is who we need to go talk to. So this is good. The mid-size magic machines are used in civil engineering and as guards. They have been a great success here and there all around Urbea, as they are strong and reliable. The senior researcher of the mid-size magical machine development division is Pakaru. You can use the elevator there to go up to the 2nd floor, and you can find him in the easternmost room. Okay, on to the large machines. The large magical machines are known as Urbea Magic Soldiers. They are specially used in military service as hyper weapons. Only the chosen elite engineers are allowed to develop them. Principal or senior researcher overseeing the large-size magic machine development department is Sondem. And then, who can be found on the 3rd floor via the elevator. Please make use of it. I guess let's ask about the center? The top floor of the number 1 building is known as the Development Center. The most important secrets of the Empire are being researched there. Other than the lead researchers, Princess Ulta and Gulyanrash, no one else is permitted to enter. Of course, visitors are also prohibited. Alright, that's all we need to know. Dang, that's everything we need to know. Alright, we are here on the 1st floor. Let's make our way upward. Oh, I could have actually looked at the map here. Okay. Well, ultimately, we want to get up to the 4th floor. Oh, that's where Gulyanrash's room is. Is it? I see. Alright, and we also have a side quest to pick up here on the 2nd floor, so we'll do that while we're here. Alright then, into the center hall. Okay. We are looking for, let's see, over that whole wing, is the small machines research. The one on the right side is the mid-sized machine research, so I assume that's where we'll find those respective directors. I don't know about the rooms 201 through 204 down at the bottom, but I guess let's work our way around counterclockwise. And also pick up this side quest. Kiki Mimi, her name is. Oh, this is bad. I was told to fix it, but I'm not making any progress. At this rate, I'm really gonna get fired. Ah! What? Don't scare me like that. Are you new here too? It's the first time I've seen you around here, I think. If that's the case, then think of it as 2 newbies helping each other out, and lend me a hand, will you? I'm seriously in trouble here. I was told by my boss to fix this broken down sentry machine 049, but I don't know what's wrong with it, so I don't know what to do. Quite some time has passed since he made the request, so pretty soon my boss is going to figure out that I can't fix it. I can't let myself get fired right now. I've somehow managed to figure out that the necessary parts for the repairs are Pika Pika bolts. Like shining bolts. That's what I've learned while investigating what the faulty parts. Could you go and fetch some for me? Okay. We'll get some Yggdrasil leaves out of it. Seriously? Thank you so much. You really need to have a comrade. Comrades are really what you need. Shouldn't just worry about it on my own. I'm glad I asked for help. The shining bolts can be obtained when they are dropped by the Baron Knights in the Gatara Great Forest area. So I want you to go in my place and get them. So please be careful when you go. I'm going to stay here and search for exactly how I will repair the broken parts with the shining bolts once you bring them back. Okay. Alright. Okay. Did that just... Is that light or is it actually spraying me with something? Am I being decontaminated? Okay. Well... Chukaka is one of the people that we were looking for, so let's talk to her. Hey, welcome to the Small Machines Development Division. I am the one in charge here, Chukaka. Do you have an interest in small machines? I am the one who developed the 02 type system for the support machines and the 04 system for the security guard soldiers in order to support people's way of life. In particular, the security soldiers, security guards that Master View developed that were the prototype for the 04 line were or have been, you know, they've taken the prototype and completed it with the 04 line, and they were highly regarded by His Majesty Jacques Kuba. However, I deeply regret that the mass production of these security guard units was not able to be completed in His Majesty Jacques Kuba's lifetime. If only we'd worked harder, or we'd advanced faster, then we might have made it in time for the signing ceremony. I'm assuming that's the signing ceremony of the peace treaty. And His Majesty may not have died. The aides that were by his side when His Majesty was betrayed by Gateria got caught up in the war and also lost their lives. And Princess Ulta remained in deep loneliness. The trauma of that time left the princess only able to open her hearts up to machines. I feel sorry for her. Information has been input. I see. Asking around is still incomplete. Or there are... Can confirm there are other head researchers to continue asking. The possibility of obtaining beneficial information is there. Continue asking and gathering information. Okay. Anything else back here? You know, I have a question about your uniforms. Just gonna quick run through the other rooms in the area here. Okay. Alright, nothing there. Hey, Ethan. Welcome. How's it going? Okay, so this is the mid-size one, and we are looking for, again with that, we are looking at Pakaru. Oh, welcome, visitor. This is the mid-size magical machine development division, where we are covered in mud and oil every day. To put the 03 and 05 lines that we love so much into simple terms, they are Olvea magic soldiers with very low combat ability. The 03 line is a machine used for manual labor. We've had great success in upsizing them, and they are the first magic machines to be put to use at mines and quarries. When the Imperial Technical Agency was first, or when it was being built, they were giants at digging things out down to the base. It was a great success. Right now it's an ocean of sand out there, but up until just recently it was a huge forest out there that would rival even the Gatara Great Forest. Oh wow. That's kind of hard to believe. It's strange to think that all this happened in just 10 years, but Gulyanrash is actually the one who is investigating that. He's quite the sharp individual. He gives plenty of funding to the mid-sized magic machine division and never seems dissatisfied with us. Information gathered. I see. This is the same thing 08 said after the last one. There are still head researchers to talk to and get information from that is beneficial. Continue asking around and gathering info. Alright. Hey, Izun. Welcome. How's it going? Oh no, this is number 3. I missed book number 2 somewhere. Maybe it was in part of the castle that I didn't get to yet. This is the history of magical machines, volume 3. The 04 was built off of, based off of feedback on the 02 line and 03 line. It has had an improvement to its engine structure, and its artificial intelligence has also been improved. Even though it is a small machine, it has been granted combat capability. On top of being used for security purposes at a certain level within the Imperial Castle, it can cooperate with multiple entities, and expectations were high for it. However, mass production has been delayed to a shortage of materials. About the same time that the 04 was developed, it was deemed that the small-sized machines would not be able to carry out battle, and thus the mid-sized machine 05 was developed. After the 04 line, the magical machines it was sought that the magical machines be armed, so they were no longer magical machines but magical soldiers. But that's what they were called. They're strongly sought after as weapons. Okay, so that takes care of the second floor. We've talked to 2 of the 3 people we need. Elevator is over here. Before I go up to the next floor, I'm gonna take a quick break. And then we'll proceed onward through the number 1 building of the Imperial Tech Institute. Thank you all so much for joining me. I'll have more Dragon Quest X in a few minutes.